Hi there, Wana.
Hi, Ja.
How's everything with you today?
Everything's fine, Ja.
Yeah, but I'm a little sick.
Oh, same, Ja. My throat hurts.
Really? Yeah, it starts with the throat too.
Again, I got
Yeah,
my gum, right? Like a boo boo powder.
yeah.
Cause I tell you,
Oh, it start from that one.
yeah. Then
But
it
for
went
me,
to the throat.
I see. But for me, it's not like that. I took a bath last Friday night. I took a bath at 8:30, 8:30, and I washed my hair. And then it was real totally cool, and nothing happened. But at night, like 12 o'clock, I started to hard. I feel hard throat. The throat is hard, and then I cannot swallow my like anything like water or anything. And then
Ah,
yeah, it started from that one. And Saturday, Sunday, I was in bed.
but are you fine now?
Yes, pretty good, but I still feel the muscle pain a little bit, and then like feeling weak. How about you?
No, Ja. I'm still taking the medicine though.
Oh, yeah. I'm still taking medicine too, but it wasn't so serious. Did you go to doctor?
Yes, I have to see what to later.
Yeah, you have to take the vaccine.
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't. I really afraid of like, taking the vaccine and try to recover myself. But this time, I think the fever wasn't very, very serious, so it is recovered. But now I'm not feeling well so much, and my throat's still a little hard. How about your throat?
It hurts, but and when I lay down, I can't breathe that much. I don't know why.
So you got a headache?
No, no, Ja, no headaches.
No headache. Okay. Just the throat. Just the
Yes.
throat. How about the muscle pain? Did you feel the muscle pain?
Yes, my upper body hurts a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully that should be like seasonal flu, right?
Yes, yes.
I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't want to get like injury by. I mean, I don't want to get infection from somebody, or I don't want to give that virus to other people too. I'm not sure what is it. Is this the kind of another form of COVID-19? Or I don't know, but it start with the throat, so I'm a little suspicious for that. But did you test it?
Uh, no, sir.
No, you just go to doctor.
I was sick for about 2 days, and then my mom just took me to the doctor because we have
Yes.
class at Saturday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
So did
yeah, I
you
went to school.
you went to school
Yeah,
on Saturday?
yes.
Even if you feel sick and you went to school?
I was feeling a little bit better,
Oh yeah, got it.
and then we have to do the practical. That's why.
Yes, that's important. Does Minkham shows up today in the previous class?
Yes, but he keeps disconnecting because of his Wi-Fi. I think.
Yes, I get it. I think maybe in Yangon the connections are crazy. So maybe in Yunnan too, right? It even can even worse, can even be worse than Yangon.
Yes.
So just like as you show you and me. So first of all, we will just learn to describe the photo. So if we would like to describe a photo, first of all, we have to say the setting. The setting in the picture about the places, the place you see, the objects you see, the people, and maybe something like animals and other things, etc. And
Ừ,
for the action,
sao
yeah,
đi rồi? Ừ,
for the action,
là sen dài. Ừ. Oh,
yeah,
sorry, John.
it's all right. For the action, you have to say about what has happened and why people are there, or what is happening in the photo, and how the people feel. And you have to say what will happen next. So these are the things you have to say. So first one is setting, next one is the action in the photo. The last one is the location or avenue. Okay. No, this is not avenue, this is location of the photo. So you see and you have to take the reference of what happened to it, right? So when you direct what is happening in the photo, you may use the direction language, these things. I think these are very, very familiar with you, and I think you use it for several times, so I don't need to give you a special tips for this one. So let's describe photo. So you see the photo. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. So you see the photo and you describe the photo according to the suggestion. First one is the setting. Second one is what is happening in the photo and the feelings and something. And the third one is the location. Okay, so I'm gonna give you time like 3 minutes to or 2 minutes to see this picture, and then let's describe it.
Okay.
I guess you're ready.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about that.
So in the photo we have lots of people
Yes.
trying to dodge the bulls.
Yeah.
But I think especially the person in red
Yeah.
clothing, because most people like think that the bulls hate the color red.
Yes.
So I think what the person trying to do is he's trying to run away from the bulls
Yeah.
because he's wearing the red color.
Yes.
And what I so like I googled this, and it's called like San Forbin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a festival held, I think, yearly.
Oh,
So what
yeah.
they will do is release at least 5 or 6 bulls into the city
Oh, intentionally?
intentionally, just so that they can participate in this event.
Oh my God.
Uh, so these 5 or 6 bulls will chase around people,
Yes.
wearing those. The I think the red clothed person is like one of the specialists. He's like
Yes.
a trained expert in this event.
Yeah.
So the people around him, they try to make ways for him, I guess.
Okay. So he's running forward from the crowd.
Yes, yes. And then I think they have to run like around some blocks to get to a finish line. And
Yes.
if he make it out alive, I think he gets awarded or something.
Oh, okay. That's interesting, right?
Yes.
Mostly in Spain, they got lots of festival like this. Could you find out where is it originated from?
Spain, yeah. Yeah.
From Spain. Oh, okay. Yeah, they love to do that way. I don't know why. I think people could be died by doing that, right? How do you think so? How do you think?
Yeah, I think the bulls can kill them accidentally
Yes,
with their horns.
yes, their horns are so sharp and very hard. So once they take a person, and it can like accidentally kill. It can be accidentally killed.
I think it's already cruel enough to like bring animals into like sports or
Yeah.
any sort of events.
Yes, yes. I heard I saw it before. I saw it before in the movie, but according to my former Spanish teacher, he said that it's over. But according to this picture, it's not over yet. Maybe, but what I saw was they just trying to make the bull angry, and then it was just only a person or two in the field, and then the people are surrounded. It's like a stadium, and the bull came out with an angry face, and maybe he might be angry and or not. The public or the crowd uh, tease him, like throwing something at the bull, or maybe like tease him till he angry, and then when he started to angry, he started to run and then trying to kill or trying to bring a person chase after a person. They like it. I don't know what kind of tradition it is. I think is maybe they might have some of the intention, but I think it's awkward. Who will risk their life to do that? But this is my idea. But they have been celebrating those kinds of festival for many years ago. So
Mm.
I think for centuries.
I think it's just a tradition, so they're
Yes.
trying to like follow,
Yes.
keep the tradition alive.
Yeah. That's it, right? Sometimes some of my friends that who are not from Myanmar, and they said they sometimes ask me some of the questions, and we never think of that is the question, right? That is kind of a tradition, and we are used to be with that. But for us, is for other people, is awkward. Okay. We previously we have finished this one, emailing to somebody. Now we are going to write in CVs. So a CV in US is called resume. So it's a summary of our education or work experience. For, in order to have a good CV or a resume, I always suggest that maybe we should better include, or we should better contribute in some of the free, or maybe some of the organizations, or some kinds of, how can I
Charity
say?
work.
Yeah, charity works and activities. Yeah, so for you guys, maybe which is related to ID, there were, in fact, before the coup and before COVID-19, there were several kinds of the activities that celebrated or that organized by a specific group or organization. And usually like Myanmar Computer Organization, and then many other organizations, and also like whether this is usually this is from some companies, usually software companies, something like that, and we contributed, or that would be a kind of a thing that we can show off in our CV, because we are the fresh graduate, we have nothing else to say, right? So that's a better way to in order to get the colorful CV. But I don't say CV speaks a lot for if you're decided to be a programmer. CV is not a kind of a, how can I say, necessary thing to do. According to my experience, I have a friend. I have close friends who are working as a programmer, and they are working in a international company. They don't need so much to make the colorful CV. In fact, and they are not even asked for their like degrees or something like that. All they have to show is the skill. But before the step, I think you might need to have a colorful CV at once in order to have the first job. So that's the thing. Okay, let's see. So in CV, we don't need to give our gender or date of the birth or marital status, but yeah, in some, I think this one is a little controversial, because in Myanmar, some of the jobs we need the age, right? Like before below 25 or 28, they always limited the age. So the age speaks sometimes, and the gender too, because in Myanmar, we, like for example, for networking businesses, they have to go to, apart from the coup situation, they have to go to the how can I say, server or the place they set up. So in any time, like nighttime or daytime or any time. So it should be why. So it should be why. Even if a girl can do that, maybe their family or background cannot let them do that. So usually the gender is always expressed, and then also the date of birth. Yeah, in fact, marital status in Myanmar, marital status is important, because they would like to know whether you are single or married, because if married, they have to manage for like leave or something like that, so on. So they usually they don't like it, but maybe for, just for the fresh graduates, but for the maybe experienced ones, they don't care. So marital status is can be included or not included, it doesn't matter. But the gender and date of birth, yeah, they usually emphasis on gender. We have to express gender in Myanmar. Two sizes is the maximum most of the employer want to read. Yeah, that's the thing. The maximum should be two size, not more than two size, because if your CV is too long, it's boring to read. So we could cut to the point, show to the point, and then express in detail. That's all. And details should be relevant to the particular job you're applying for. So not you don't have to express in detail for all of things, but just to tell your experience or your education status in detail when it comes to the job related ones. And avoid the cliche claims such as team worker or self-starter. Okay, this book is in fact actually updated. So the writer suggests that team worker or self-starter these are cliche. It means like it has been used for several times in several CVs. So we shouldn't use this one, but we can say team player or self-center, but maybe not self-center, maybe a team player or what else? Flexible. And next one, information such as education details is normally presented in reverse chronological order. So here, reverse chronological order means you have to tell your current or recent education to the far education things later. So firstly, you have to tell about, for example, if you have finished high school and you have finished you already handed a diploma. Oh, by the way, speaking of handed diploma, you guys have to do the celebration for that or with that skill? No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They just gave out the
Certificate.
certificate. Yeah.
Yes. It is supposed to be the electronic certificate, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we have okay. So reverse chronological order mean like that. So start from the most recent education details to the least recent ones. And next is details of your clearly early education and hobbies probably irrelevant to the post. So we don't need to give the detail of our early education like middle school or something, or high school even. I think we don't need the detailed facts about the high school so much. And hobbies, we don't need to tell hobbies in detail. So let's be a judge about this CV. So can you open the PDF file, please?
Oh
Because
yes.
I'm gonna have to scroll up and down. It's gonna make you dizzy.
276.
Yes, 276. Do you have a runny nose? No.
No, no, sir.
How about coughing?
I cough a lot.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, not a lot, but I think I will be coming soon. I hate, coughing because once I got coughing, it never is, disappear in a quick way, in a quick time. It's like it takes about a month or 2 months. I hate it.
For me, like my throat problems, like it never stop.
Really?
It just keep on happening like every time I'm sick.
Oh, since when?
Since I was a child. So
Yeah. But for me, I don't think I have a heart throb all the time, but like coughing, after the sickness was very terrible.
yes.
I'm I'm scared of having that one. It's like signaling, like I got a little like I could feel from my throat that I got a little itchy or something like drying up.
Yes.
I'm scaring of having the cough. Okay, you read this CV and then tell me which one we should better drop and which one we should better express in detail.
In profile,
Yeah,
I don't think he should say like looking for a rewarding position
rewarding.
since like he's trying to apply the job.
Yes.
So for education, September 2005.
Yeah.
Oh no, 2003. He wrote A levels in psychology, English, and German.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're quite necessary.
Okay, so you mean this step is not necessary?
No.
This step.
Which one? Yes, that one.
Oh yeah, sorry. You were looking at your PDF
Yes.
file.
And then for employment, August
Yes.
2008, the second line, he wrote designing leaflets and posters. Maybe just write like maybe just he should have just written like the first sentence.
Okay, so you would like to draw this one. Poster
Yes.
creating press and viral strategies. Okay. This one is a part-time post as office.
I don't think he needs to describe what he has to do in the past employment, because he said like general office duties and interviewing.
General office duties and interviewing. Okay.
Yes.
You think this one is not
Yes.
necessary.
Yes.
Okay. How
For
about the skills
skills,
qualifications?
I don't know what he meant by clean driving license.
I think like clear record, like no tickets or speeding tickets or like that.
I think it's good though.
Is
Because,
good.
yeah, I don't think we need to change.
Yes. Okay. So I will comment a little bit about it. Yeah, you're right that in education we don't need to do this one. We can drop out about the September 2003, June 2005 A-level psychology, English and German. But in employment, it is like written as a passage. Yeah, that's why you think that we need to drop this one. But in actually, the employer would like to know what you experienced before and then try to fit in their position the best. So so you need to express in detail about it, but this is in the writing style. I better like the list style. This is the passage style is boring. I think list style is short to the cut and then short to the point, and it will be more suitable for that. And also the second experience, like part-time post as the office assistant. I think, the advantage market research with advantage market research should better go to here and it's like maybe advantage market research, and then he just only express about his jobs and responsibilities here, and that would be better. Have you ever volunteered in somewhere else?
No, but like in some family like ceremonies, yeah.
Yes. I mean, other organized. Yeah, I
Uh,
think it's weird to ask, right? But maybe have you ever involved in some of the uh, online activities? Because these days
yes.
we cannot go outside or we cannot commute each other, like we cannot celebrate as a like organizational thing. So we most of the people better use internet, like they use internet like Zoom or some of the application in order meet up and do that one. I think you should better also maybe they are like events on Facebook or something organized by some of the great universities or great work. You should better try this one, and then you can do it in your CV. You can do what did you learn, or maybe what did you volunteer in those things. Okay, you can express in your CV, because if you are a fresh graduate, you need to express it, right? Because these are, and plus your projects, like your solo projects or your group projects, the name of the project and the main categories of what did you do in the project. You can be expressed in employment under the title of employment or experience. Okay, so I think experience will be better for you, and better than employment, because employment is only intended to some separate job, but I'm talking about volunteering jobs, and and so you should better say experience or something. Okay, so profile. The first one, this is the name, right? And this is the place he live. This is the contact number. This is his email. But in my CV, I usually express, just my name and my email and my phone number at first. And I just say the address in detail somewhere. But here, what we are missing? 这表面的故事，对吧？帮我包嘞。
Ada ya
Yes. Gender role that
janda ya
NRC.
yeah
Yeah, personal details, personal details is missing.
yes
Okay. So here you have a lot of time to do that now to prepare for this CV. And I suggest you, maybe if it is better if you can use Word or some sort of the frame. If you are okay, let's do this and send it to me if you are finished. Take your time and do it slowly, it's fine.
okay
Hello, Mika.
Hello, Chair.
How are you?
I'm fine. I just woke up.
Yeah, I get it. We were talking about that. How's your internet connection? Is that all right?
No, it is not.
It's not.
Yes.
So, how about the Wi-Fi? You got a Wi-Fi?
Well, but I'm assuming that my third salary I will get a better salary next week. So
Okay. It's a good news, right?
yes, but it have been delayed. It's supposed to get this week, but it's delayed.
Oh, for next week, till next week.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I cannot, I cannot tell whether it is a good lack of that. Maybe whatever. Is it okay, or have you ever taken a survey about the connection, maybe with the neighboring?
Uh, my neighbor said neighbors use Wi-Fi, so they said it's good, but I'm using my
You think
chair.
so? You think so?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, we were
uh,
right.
uh,
Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
You go
Yeah.
first. You go first. And then you. How could you? How
But
could you see? Oh yeah, it's about 1 hour.
oh,
Have you finished your lunch?
yes, I finished my lunch, then lay down on the bed, and then I fall asleep.
Healthily. Yeah. Well,
What do I?
yeah. What we are
What's
doing right now is
oh
writing the CV.
yes,
So, are you okay to open your PDF file?
yes,
Okay,
that's okay.
then open it, and then you study this one. You study this one and take the HTML of this, and you have to create your own CV. Oh, what is?
Oh, okay.
So I was explaining a little bit like to get the overview of it.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So here are some tips. The first tip is, in fact, it is that we don't need to give our gender or date of birth or marital status, but in Myanmar, we need those things, right? Especially the gender and date of birth. Date of birth in order to know the age, because some of the work have age limitation, and for gender, yeah, some of the work have gender limitation too. So for gender and gender date, we need to express in our CV, or in other way we call resume. And the next one is the CV should be no longer than two size, okay, 2 pages, and it should be related. Details should be related to job, the job that you are applying for, and you have to avoid the cliche words such as team worker or self-starter. These are used for several times previously, so we should better avoid those words and better tell some updated ones. And next one is when you express your educational detail, you better tell from the reverse chronological order, which means you have to express the most recent educational status to the last recent educational status. Okay, so for example, now you are handed diploma, right? So you have to express the diploma firstly. This is number one, and number two is your high school, maybe like your high school or something. But you shouldn't express earlier than high school. like middle school or primary is not necessary to do. And let's see this sample. So here it's right the name of the applicant, and then the address and phone number and the email address. But I just prefer to mention just the name and the email and contact number above here. But you may also design yourself in order to get attractive. Like this is just a sample, so this is not the standardized one. So you can simplify or you can make it better, whatever you need. It's all right. And here is all right, a profile. This is the profile, personal profile. So your introduction about your recent job or maybe your recent degree or something, and then you have to tell what you are looking for. And educational status is like I explained, it has to be in chronological order. Start from like you will recognize the number, right? 2010, 2008, 2005. So this is the most recent one. You have to express in some details. And as employment. So for employment, some of you, if you are the fresh graduate, you have nothing to say about this. But at the time, your CV is not complete. So you have to mention the volunteering work that you have done before related to the job. Okay, or maybe if you are applying for IT or something related, you have to mention the kind of the event that you organized or that you volunteer previously. And skills and qualifications here. Maybe if you have more than one language, you can express here. You can speak more than one language. You can express here, and you can express some of the skills, like apart from your education. And then some of this one is clean driver license. It means, yeah, driver record is perfect. So nothing, no tickets there, like speeding or no, like he or she has not been caught by the police when it comes to the traffic rules like that. Okay, so this is the example. You study it again and take your time to make this one. So I'm waiting here for you. So if you can do it with a word or framework, it's fine. And notice not okay, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Jay, what do I send it?
Did you? From the Viber person chat.
Can I send to the Zoom chat?
Yes. The file, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
No, I'll send it to Viber, Jay. How about that?
Okay. Viber. Gonna check it. It wasn't delivered. It seems
Oh.
like it wasn't delivered yet.
Yes, sure.
Wait, we got lots of time. Right? Okay. Just little. Let me try.
I copy from the
Yeah.
CV template one.
It seems like you will see that in order to, if I have to tell you some feedback on this paper, the first one is education is not expressed in detail, so I recommend you to, if you express in detail, it will be better, especially for your OTHM level, right? You already handed the diploma certificate, so you just check up your diploma and what did you do? You can mention here. And next one, working experiences, all right, and languages and computer skills. And these are, I think, this seems like little, a little in order. Working experience, languages, computer skills, okay, but you see the things that, what can I say?
I haven't worked, right? So I don't have anything.
And also you have, how about the project that you applied. Have you ever done any project from that school?
We've done some games, some
Okay.
Java projects.
Yeah, you can be expressed that one.
I
Not under
forgot about
the skills, but under the experience. Maybe you just drop working. Just drop working and you just say experience. And then you check out the working experience is all written in capital letters and other things has a different language, either different font style, Chinese Roman. This one is Chinese Roman, but what's different? I think Chinese Roman, this is 12 and E is 12. There's the font, the font is different between the titles, the fonts of the titles are different. Them all are in capital letters, but it's expressed differently, right? You will see that. Let me show you. This one, like E is the biggest one, right? This one, the font is 12, but what's wrong with this? I don't know. And this one, I did the format they have. It's all in capital letter, but these are different, right? And you should better express a little more in detail about the
Okay.
attribution. Yeah, it was better. And about the applications, you have to put under the experience. So your experience is like you have a group project or maybe solo project. It's about application. You move this one to under the title of the experience. It will be better. Mika, are you alright? Mika, are you alright?
Yes, I'm okay.
So now if you have fixed those things and you may go to next lesson.
Okay.
Report and case study and literature review. So now if you have visit, and can you go to this page, what is the page number? 257. You read 257. It's
Okay.
about proposed case studies and literature. So you read about the introduction and writing the report. Mega, hello, Mega. So you may just continue to writing later on, and you also go to this one.
Okay, okay, sure.
It's on page number 257, PDF number 278. Read the first paragraph, the introduction, and the writing report. You finish reading? Although essays are the most common assignments in many academic disciplines, students of science and business are often asked to write reports, just like you guys. You usually have to write reports, right? Both essay and reports may include a session looking at one example in detail, case study, or evaluating other published research on the topic. So it can be example in detail, one example in detail, which means case study, and or we evaluating other published, maybe the research that already published. It is called literature reviews. I guess you guys have to do both ways, right? In your assignment, sometimes maybe your teachers let you read on some of the book about something related to computer science, and then when you have to report again, it is called literature reviews. So you have to do the literature reviews, or maybe if your teacher wants you to evaluate, if your teacher wants to get the feedback on something, or maybe take one example and try to evaluate it or try to get it better. So it is called case studies. So these are two styles. Report styles are mostly found in business and science academy, science, how can I say, assignments, writing reports. Let's see this one. Why essays are often concerned with abstract or theoretical objects. A report is the description of the situation or something that has happened. In academic terms, it might be described an experiment you have conducted, or a survey you have carried out, or comparison or alternative proposal to deal with situation. So in report, there are three things that describe. The first one, maybe the report that describe an experiment you have conducted. So the thing that you have done it before, and you have to say is like a report. For example, you applied, you make, or you write a code. You write codes about something, or you make a project. So according to the project, what you get a result, you have to say something like according to your project. So this is the kind of type an experiment you have conducted. So an experiment should be the coding that you have written for your project, and you make it as a report. And next one is a survey you have carried out. So the survey and the experiment you have conducted is totally different. The survey you have carried out is supposed to be that the thing that you haven't done anything else, like you have no experiment for that, but you just take the surveys of the points of view from others, or you just take the survey by testing that the devices or the applications, something like that. So this is a survey. And the last kind of report is a comparison of alternative proposals to deal with the situation. So there will be the proposals. Alternative proposals mean different proposals to deal with the situation. Okay, so here are the structure that we can do in report. The first one is introduction. The second is methods. Third is results. And for the discussion. And the last one is conclusion. So in introduction, you are expected to include background of the subject and reason of carrying out the work, and viewers or other research in the area. And in for next step is writing methods. So methods is how did you do your research, or how did you do your coding? You have to introduce that. A description of the tools and materials you use. Maybe if you're not use the tools because you're just coding, so you can say the language you use. Okay, what kind of crypto language you use and what kind of materials you use. Next one is the result. So what you discovered, or comments on likely accuracy results. That is the results that I got from your experience. And next one is the discussion. Yeah, it's partly important. Discussion is your main finding. So it means in other words, you know, discussion is just like you describing in details of what you have done in your project. That's the discussion. Next one is conclusion. So summary of the work and further research. This is very important. I don't know about you guys, but you know, when I was doing the paper, we always have to mention about the further research after we have done this, and what kind of research we can be done by using these things, or maybe what further future plan can be done like this. Okay, so this is this is the thing that makes different between the essay and your report. So report usually shows off about your further research on your project or what you have on your assignments. So please read the essays and report the comparison. Okay, what did you find out the difference between the essays and report?
You said like both of them are the same.
Yes, similar.
The
That's all?
difference is just that like
Yeah.
for essays you have to write about you can write anything, but like for reports you have to write about the specific subject topic.
Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
that's it.
Yep.
Mhm. The comparison with essays and report. So they are yeah, they each has the same. Okay, so on primary as well as secondary research. So research usually based on like the factors. Maybe the primary, there will be primary or secondary research, and it is, I think, this kinds of report is kind of a literature review. So we don't compare to just only one, but two or three things like that. And next one is you numbering 1.2 or 1.2 subheadings. So subheading, we can in report writing, we use subheadings with the different sections. And yeah, it is more specific and detailed. And next one is okay. This is the similarities. This is the difference. So the similarity is they have a clear and logical format, and they have an objective and accurate academic style. Usually it's written in formal writing style. It's not usually, it's always written in formal writing style. Include citations and references. Yeah, both of them have to be include a citation and references because you are university level, so you need citation in essays too. And make use of the visual information in form of graphs and tables. Yes, that's the thing. Graphs and tables can be shown in your paper, and include appliance awareness. Appendix. So sometimes we need appendix. For example, if you have finished in the details or some other things, but you need a more detailed information about this, and you may attach the appendix just finish just after your conclusion. So what you have to decide which one is more likely to be written as the report or essay. So let's see this one. The first one, the development of the trade union in South Africa. So is this supposed to be the report or essay?
Report.
In fact, this is essay style because it doesn't shows of the comparison, right? So the development of trade unions in South Africa, this is the general title. So reports should be more specific. This one is report 2, alternative plans or improving sports standard.
Report.
So this is report. And next one, a study you conducted to compare
Report.
the male and female attitudes to eating. Okay. Next one, the overview of research on the human genome. Is it genome?
Report.
Yeah. The argument for the against capital punishment.
Essay.
Yes, that's it. Okay. So that's all about today's lesson. Thank you very much, guys, coming and learning. So let's see
Bye.
next week. Bye.
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 I